Hello, so we're going to look at the Bobcat 2 tent today. Quite a cheap tent, quite a small tent, quite a light tent. So we're going to see if it's any good and worth the money that you're paying. So some of the key features before we set out. Tent poles are strapped to the outside of the bag, which is pretty cool. It's 2.5 kg in weight, so it's really quite light. And probably the best one of it all, it has a 4,000 millimeter something hydrostatic head. So what that means, if you don't understand, is it can withstand a 4-meter column of water being poured on this before it leaks, which is fantastic. Most tents, entry level tents, like 1,500 or 2,000. So this in the UK, raining, anything will keep you dry. 4,000 milliliters is probably the highest one I've seen on a tent, especially at this price as well. So that's fantastic. So let's go and set this one up. Aluminium poles, silver, look, and they're magnetic, which is cool. Quite a long pole. Now this have instructions on how to set it up. So whoever's used this last has kept the inner tent connected to the outer tent and used it on a beach by the looks of the sand. I can see one now. That's where one pole's got to go. Yeah, so there's like a little knobby on the end of this one, where this one hasn't, so that one's got to go in first. I think I found where the poles go, in the ends here. Do they? Okay, so there's no actual pole sleeve for it to go through. So this is what the outside looks like. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't the nicest tent to put up. It's quite high. Easy to sit up in. Hi. It's nice, great. As we said before, great waterproof material. Feels solid. Just doesn't seem to go into the ground like this side. It's great. And down to the ground. Over there seems to be a bit high now. Might be my error putting it down or too tight or something, but But yeah, so let's get the inner in. Well, that's that. I don't like this tent. It looks cool, but that setup is horrendous. Not fun at all. Lying down, I can stretch my arms out. Definitely not a 2-man. Very, very close 2-man. You wouldn't get much stuff in. Even with it zipped, very small vestibule, you won't be able to fit much stuff in. Saying that, you could probably get your bag in at the bottom and sleep at the top. A bit of space down here for muddy boots and whatnot. They're saying here you could get 2 people, but I personally wouldn't want to sleep this close to someone else. Definitely a roomy 1-man. Again, everything is okay. The setup, I might have been doing it wrong, but for a first setup, I'm sweating. It's just not good. The clips that these go into are rough, they're strange, they're not easy, they're quite hard to get onto. Not the greatest, but for a tent that's cheap, small and green, apart from the bright yellow inside for stealthing, I think you're onto a winner there, but I personally don't like it. Okay, so this is the Bobcat 2. I'm going to say it now, not my favourite tent I've ever put up. I've really struggled. It could have been down to me just having one of them days where you just can't do anything right, but I didn't enjoy that, and I can certainly see why the previous owner kept the bedding attached in, because that was a nightmare to put up. So yeah, not my favourite tent, but what it does have going for it is probably the best waterproofing tent skin I've seen. That's on the outer layer and on the bedroom. It has the same material, so like you aren't getting wet in this tent. It's light. Again, I couldn't get it in the bag. I don't know if I was just being a spoon, but I really struggled to get it in the bag. It's probably a little bit too high to go stealth camping in, but wild camping sound, I don't know if that, I've never been, so I think it'd be too high to catch the wind. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be very good. But for like the price of like 20 to 50 pounds, I don't think you can complain. Like, it's a tent, it's going to keep you dry, it's going to keep you warm. I wouldn't want to be putting it up in the rain, but again, that I could have just been having a bad day, or like maybe the second time I put it up, because I know what I'm doing, it might be much faster. But first glance, first put up, I don't like it. So yeah, so if you've used it, let me know below, or if you fancy using it. I don't, well, I wouldn't personally, but whatever. Next week we've got a new tent. I'm not sure what it is going to be yet, because I've got a few things on auction on eBay, so we'll see what we can bring in. But hopefully I'll see you next week, and yeah, see you soon.